Good evening. This is Melanie. My name is Melanie, and this will be my first ever interview. And I just want to thank you all for who are going to come out and listen to me, comment on it, like it, subscribe, whatever you need to do. I'd appreciate it. But I want to introduce to you guys Queen Captain Lisa Marie Ballard Jackson.
Hello, hi, I'm Queen 2026 for the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale.
Femme Fatale, the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale. I wanted to interview Miss Lisa because Miss Lisa is from our community, and this is such a high honor that I wanted to recognize her first and foremost for the Melody Isabella's magazine as well as this podcast. So thank you guys for coming, and we will get started with the interview. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. And we're going to go over the questions that I have for you. Answer them however you're laughing.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Answer them however you feel free. If you feel uncomfortable with something, just let me know. We'll get through it. However,
We're gonna get through.
And there may be some little questions I ask that's not, but it will be, just your personal character and things like that and what you want people to know. Okay, first I would like to know, what made you decide to be a part of this organization, Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale?
Well, growing up down here, I always liked Mardi Gras because my family used to go out to the Mardi Gras. But I didn't want to stay at the bottom. I wanted to be at the top.
Yes.
I wanted to get on that float. I wanted to be a part of it. So I went to all the Mardi Gras, and then my cousins are from New Orleans, so I used to go with them also. But then later in my seasoned life, the seasoned life that I'm in, I heard about the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale, successful women, beautiful women. I was told it was a great organization.
Yes.
So I researched it. And I said, okay, sounds good. Sounds real good. And then, it's not just about Mardi Gras and the Mardi Gras Club. It's about community and doing things within the community and uplifting women.
Yes.
So with that being said, once I finished my research, I applied, and I went in alone. Some people go in with their friends, some people go in with their family. I applied by myself, and I got accepted. I got accepted into the organization.
So tell me this about the organization. What was the process of getting accepted as queen?
As queen. So you had to have been in the organization for at least 7 years.
Okay.
In good financial standing within the organization.
Of course.
Yeah, couldn't have that debt. And you had to send in application. Not really application. You had to send in a bio of yourself, and it had to be 300 words and all of that.
Okay.
And once you did that, and those were the qualifications, you couldn't tell anybody.
Oh,
Couldn't
okay.
tell anyone that you were going for queen. It was very secretive.
Okay.
Everyone found out the night of our reveal party, which is our organization big when we find out our queen, our theme of our float. So I applied. Well, I sent in everything I needed to send in, my application, the bio, along with the $6,500 that had to go in also.
Okay.
Now, that covers things within our queen, with being a queen. But if you didn't win that night, you get your check back.
Oh.
So it's not like
Listen,
you get it back. So that's what you have to do. So that night, everyone found out who was going for it, and it was 3 of us, 3 ladies. So with the Mystic Crew of Femme Fatale, it's not a voting process to be queen.
Okay.
It's not, we play a game. And as long as I've been in the organization, we've had we played bingo, and whoever won the bingo game was queen.
Okay.
We did a light. Before everything starts, you pick a lantern. If your light go on when you're the queen. A song, they had to pick a CD when they went for it. You're the queen to me. You won. With me, my experience was they showed some movies on the screen. I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't know none of it. I know the movies, but if they ask me questions, it's gonna go blank.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that. We had to roll dice. So each of us rolled. First lady rolled, and then another lady, the next lady rolled, and she got a 6, and then I rolled a 6. So we had to do a tiebreaker.
Oh.
She rolled a 6 again. She rolled a 6, and I rolled a 6 again. And then we rolled again, and then whatever, I can't remember my number, but what my number was, I was able to pick my envelope. So I picked my envelope. She picked the envelope, everybody had the envelope. So then they said, okay guys, y'all ready ladies? Open your envelopes. And first lady, she opened hers, and then the second lady and myself, we were having a hard time. I mean, we were having a hard time opening it. And then I was so nervous, my hands were shaking. And then she opened hers. And then I finally got mine open, and when I pulled it out, it was the golden ticket that said, Queen 2026.
Oh,
Mr. Krewe, Fatale.
So beautiful.
It was like a moment, because I never, and they say never say never. But being this, I'm from this little girl from Sleeping on Parish.
Right.
And
right.
I am a servant. For me, I'm on the back burner. When it's pictures, I go to the back and everything like that. So it shocked a lot of people, when they realized that I went for it. And I ended up winning. And I say it was the Lord that did this. And I'm gonna give him that honor and give him that glory, because I feel like now that it has happened, this is something that he did. It's not about me.
Right.
He ordained this for me, and I had to accept it. I mean, I was so emotional that night, and I was crying and everything like that, and it was like, I couldn't believe it.
Right.
Me.
Yeah. And coming from the community we come from, a lot of young girls don't wish for things like that because they don't think they can attain those things, right? So when you, I was shocked too. I was like, she's so quiet. You like the person I am a person who, a lot of people think I'm this social butterfly. I'm really not. I'm very reserved. Okay. And that's who I am. But I feel like this was an opportune time for God to just say, okay, now you stand to the front. It's your time. Do it, So and I'm so happy for you, because when you're in organizations and things like that, you gain a confidence that you never had.
And that is so true.
You gain that confidence.
That is, and they pour that into you. They want you to, they accept you, they make you feel good. And it made me empowered to be around all these women that were so successful.
Yes.
It's so, when I tell you, they have doctors, lawyers, they have from everything, police officers, fire department, they have just a little bit of everything in our organization.
And now they have you. And that is exciting, because listen, you are all those things. You're successful, you're powerful, you're all those things. And I love that for you, because sometimes we won't just step out and do things, because sometimes we kind of apprehensive, and maybe that's not for me, and maybe God didn't design that. We come up with every excuse, but you stepped out and you did it.
But I prayed on it. I did pray on it, because my goal was, and I am so happy that I work for the sheriff's office, but I work with kids all my life, all my career. and they get to see me, and
Yes.
they get to see this is what could happen.
Yes.
You just follow that path, follow the road. You know, we're gonna mess up. I tell them nobody's perfect,
Nobody's perfect.
but own it and correct it.
Yeah.
It's always a teachable moment for kids.
Always.
Always for adults, it's teachable moments.
Yeah.
But back to what you said about, you gotta remind me, because
What about which part? When I said about it gives you courage, it gives you confidence.
It gives you all of that, because let me tell you, we're mothers. We're wives, we're mothers, we're grandparents, we're all of that. And I just wanted, and I always worry about my family. I always, it's like constant with everyone. They worry about their family, they worry about their family. I wanted something for me.
Just for you.
I at some point, and when I told my husband, I told him, I said, I think I was supposed to do this when I retire in about 2.5 years. But then I told him, I said, when the letter came out, when the email came out, do you want to be the queen? I told myself, I think I want to do that. And my husband said to me, do you think you want to do it, or do you want to do it? He said, if you want to do that, go for it.
Yeah.
Because my husband, we've been married for 39 years, and it's like he's my supporter. I say he's my best friend, you know, but he just was like, go for it. And I was like, okay, and I just sent it in, and I was like, okay.
You've been his backing for years, and he is your backing. So, I mean, it just makes sense to me. And when you said about something for you, we sow in every area of our lives. We give our all in every area of our lives. And the area we lack a lot of times is us. So I agree with you completely, because even me with this, I decided I just have to do it.
You stepped out.
I have to do it.
Something for you.
And let me tell you, when I wrote my first book, Pastor said this, just put it out there. I was like, but I got some mistakes. He said, so just put it out there. And he was right. And I just put it out there. And I just feel at some point, if you don't step out, listen, we all make mistakes. We all mess up, like you said. But at some point, I have in my email, the no folder for all of the jobs that told me no. I said, but something is going to come. And it's going to be my resounding yes. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, it's happening.
It's happening for you.
It's happening.
You're making it happen along with him.
Right.
It's all a package.
And speaking of that, if you are enjoying this video by Melanie, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, join in on the fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun doing it. We're gonna experience travel, we're gonna experience interviews, we're gonna experience just about everything positive that you decide that you wanna see. This is what we're gonna be doing. So subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. Smooches. I know your dad was the head deacon in ministry. We gonna edit, but we gotta get it out. Okay, and I know your brother is the pastor.
Yes.
How did that affect you making your decision?
Well, our pastor didn't know nothing about it. He didn't know anything about it, and when they called him, from my understanding, and he was like, "Oh, congratulations!" You know, he was happy. But then someone, I think it was with the Amani Project, someone there said, "Oh, well, Lisa, Mr. Krewe from Fatale named their queen, Queen Select," and he was like, "And her name is Lisa," and he said, "That's my sister." And she said to him, "Oh, that's big."
Yeah.
He said,
yes.
"That's big." And he was like, and I think I'm not saying he didn't realize, but he sees, because you know, that world is that world. But look, we had the blessing of the street, and Pastor was there, and Pastor had to pray, and he got to see all of these women, because Pastor Martin was there. Pastor Deborah Martin was there, and as our guest speaker, and he got to see all of it. He was like, "Oh my!"
Let me tell you, being completely honest, I did not realize how big it was until it was you. And I told my sister for the parade, I said, we didn't go to everything I wanted to go to for whatever reasons, you know. I said, I'm going to the parade, and we're going to make sure she see us. I said,
Y'all did.
I wanted to go to the ball, and I heard people talk about priciness. Let me tell you something. When you love people, its price is no object. It's no subject. It's no none of that. You just pay because this person, you love this person, and you want to support this person, and you're behind this person, and that is what matters. You understand? So, money, I always tell them, people always say, every time money come, money go. No. Every time money go, money come. Every time.
It comes.
So, and to be a part of that, I never knew the extent of it because now I'm reading. Now I'm checking things out because like you said, we from down here. We don't too much indulge in certain things. But the more you're exposed to,
Yes.
and you getting your exposure.
And I got exposed to it.
And this is your big one. How long have you been with the organization?
I've been with the organization for 8 years.
You was within your 7.
I was within my time. I was within my time.
Yes.
So I've been in for 8 years, and it has been.
It's been a blessing.
It has. It's been great. I mean, once you become, it's great. Mm-hmm. But see, royalty, oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. It's like, I had to start letting go because they take care of me. When I say they take care, they really and truly they put your top on, they put your hand on, they make sure your shoes, they change they do it all.
They don't want you to do anything.
They really and truly don't. And I had to let go of some of that because I'm used to doing
everything
for myself and everything like that. But I think I've come a long way. We have this thing where they go get our food for us, like they'll go get my food. But now with my Ladam, with the Ladams and my main Ladam, Miss Yolanda and Miss Brenda, they let me go see what the buffet has on it. And then they say, okay, what you want? I tell them, and they say, go sit back down. So then I go sit back down because I don't want a lot of food placed on my plate, and I'm not going to eat it. Right. I don't eat certain things. So that's the relationship we've built.
What is a Ladam?
She takes care of royalty.
Okay, all right.
She takes care of the board of directors. She takes care of the founding members. They make sure that you are taken care of. Just every part of it. Yeah. Parking there. Okay, the cones are right there, and they have a spot when we have something at you pull in there. They come and get me. Call us before I walk in the building. I have to call them, and they come out and meet me. They just take care of us, and I had to get used to it. But you know what? I'm enjoying it. I want to say I'm enjoying it because I know I was that person. How can I serve you? How can I serve you? How can I take care of you? And I have them taking care of me right now, and it's like it feels so good.
It feels good. It feels so good. That's why I make sure I go get regular massages and things like that. I love it. My sister said, I'm not going. I'm gonna do my nails myself. Not me.
You have to pamper
because
yourself.
you got to allow yourself to be pampered. Okay, so I have another question for you. Oh, we answered that already. What do you wish to impart unto young girls who come from the same city where you're from, and young girls all over the world that come from cities that are small and, they might not have as much exposure? What would you want to say to them?
Dare to be bold.
Dare to be bold.
Dare to be bold. Step out.
Yes.
If you want to do it, walk in it. Do it. Don't let anyone tell you you can't.
That's right.
Just try it. And maybe it's not for you.
Yeah.
Maybe what you tried may not be for you, but you're going to find what's for you. And you just have to be bold about it and walk in it.
Yeah. I love that. Because the young girls need to know, they can get to this point. because this is just the beginning for you, and I know it. So and that's gonna bring me to like my next question. What's next for Queen Captain Lisa Marie Ballard Jackson?
Oh boy. I'm going to continue even after I retire from the Sheriff's Department. I plan on continuing to mentor kids, being there for them, because I believe this goes beyond the classroom.
Yes.
I mean, we building relationships that go beyond the classroom. I am in the classroom, but I want to build relationships that these kids know that, okay, that's possible. And you know what? I'm going to do it. Because I tell them, you should be able to name your job and not settle for a job.
Right. Absolutely.
It's going to take your education. It's going to take you checking yourself with your behavior. And you're going to have to stay on the path, the foundation that your parents are building for you. I tell kids, you think your parents trying to tell you what to do? No, they're not trying to tell you what to do. What they're trying to do is put you on the right path for success. And some, they don't get it right away.
Right.
But guess what? Eventually, I just feel like something's gonna click. And they're gonna say, I know what, yes.
Well, mom was right. I think about that now, because the word says train up a child in the way that they should go. And then when they're old, they will not depart. Think about some of the things when we were younger that we thought our parents was out of their mind. They don't have a clue. But we really didn't have a clue. We really didn't. But as you got older, I tell my children now, I said, my daddy told me this years ago when I would act up. He said, oh, but you're going to see it again. Oh, but I'm seeing it again. And I told my children that. I said, when you act up, when you do good, you're going to see it again. But when you do bad, you're going to see it again. And I just want you to recognize it for what it is when you see it, so you know this came from somewhere. You understand?
Teachable moments.
Teachable moments.
We are not our kids' only influence.
No, we are not.
But I do believe there's a teachable moment for kids, but there's teachable moments for adults.
Yes.
I learned something, boom, okay, yeah, Lisa, get it together.
Mercy. For me, oh my goodness. But it's important that we be in a company of women. And I said one day to some of my friends, I said, men don't get together like women do. And one of the friends said, yes, they do. And then I said, you're right. They've been doing it longer than us. They get together for games. They go do sports things. They do
the
barbershop. They've been doing it longer than us. And guess what? Taking care of themselves. And now it's our time to shine as well. Not to.
We're not taking nothing away from them.
We're not going to disregard them or anything like that, because it's important. I feel sorry for Mr. Richard, because now that you done got all this pampering, it's his turn. You know.
Sometimes he'll catch me. Well, he'll joke with me and say, "Don't come on over here with all that queen stuff." You hear? I said, "Don't play with me. You've been treating me like a queen for 39
That's
years."
Right.
And guess what?
That's right. And he will. He will. But what are you looking to do next? I know you said about continuing to work with the kids. Are there any other titles you're going after? Because Queen is a big one. A Mystic Crew, a Femme Fatale. It is a big one. Retirement?
Retirement, yes. I am. I said in about 2.5 years, I plan on retiring. And then I'm gonna decide to hopefully make this big step that I'm thinking about. I can't even say it.
That's good.
But it's a step that I'm being encouraged to do. Not so sure if I want to do it at this point, but I'm gonna pray on it.
Pray about it. Let God do it. And just like when you applied to be queen and no one knew, and then boom, Your flowers.
You have to walk in silence.
Yeah,
sometimes.
you do.
Like, okay, I didn't even know this about you. I didn't know that you wanted to do this. I didn't know any of this. And when I said, well, I need to know kind of what it's about. Because, you know, I am under contract with the Miss Krewe Fatale. We have to sign a contract. So if you want Queen 2026 to appear anywhere or go somewhere, it has to go through the organization.
And it's only right. Because people do things for many different reasons, and some people are malicious, and we don't want that, because even the magazine that I'm putting forth, nothing but positivity. And I mean what I say. We have so much negative in the world right now. This for me with you is big. It's huge. You understand? It is huge, because I'm telling you, I did not know. We would go to the parades and, okay, I say no. You see when we got in front of your float and did this? Hail to the Queen, hail to the Queen. Because that is big for us, being who you are. We've known you in the school systems. As a police officer, we know that about you. But this side,
I'm enjoying it.
You're elated, I can tell.
I am. It is so fulfilling. And not that my life hasn't been fulfilled, but this is for me. I did this. And I'm not trying to be selfish about it. I'm not trying to be whatever. My thing is, I did it for me.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm not going to apologize for doing it for myself. I'm not saying I'm selfish, and I'm so glad I did it.
You are not selfish. You are not.
I'm so glad.
And when you've given of yourself, this next chapter says me. That's what the next chapter says. Listen, it doesn't take away from husband, it doesn't take away from kids or grandkids, but this chapter, me, putting me at the forefront. Let me take care of me just a little bit.
We have to.
And we have to do that, because we wear so many hats. We wear so many hats till we cooks, we cleaners, we're doctors, we're nurses.
We do it all. We have a variety of, we're songstresses, we actresses, we're everything. We take care, we're nurses, we take care of everyone else, but sometimes we have to just open up a little, give yourself something. Give yourself, and then eventually it'll open up more, and it'll open up more.
Space for grace.
Yes.
You have to. You have to open it up, because it is vitally important. And I am so glad that you even sat with me. This is the first time I ever done anything like this, because I was trying to push my daughter to do this kind of stuff. And I kept on saying, you need to start a magazine. She graduated from Bethune-Cookman in 2023.
Very successful.
And what, summa cum laude? Summa cum laude. Yes. And I'm like, she journalism. What is it? Mass communication.
Photography.
Yeah. And I'm pushing her. You need to do a magazine, but God is giving me the vision. And I'm like,
your vision. This may be a part of her, but this is your vision.
Right. And so, and my thing is, for me, for you, as us as women, do not stop. I say 50, this is the time. Because I'm 52, because I said it the other day, my son said, you're not 50? I said, I'm 52, but okay. You know?
They'll tell you, man. They will tell you.
He got me together. You're not 50? I know. But I feel like this is now time. Anything you want to do, do it. Yes. Do it in life, because you have surpassed probably ever what you even thought you would do.
I never really, being on my career for 33 years, for one, I'm like, okay, I want to be a police officer, but I did 33 years and raised my son, my family, and now it's like I'm the queen.
Yeah. Say it again.
Look, I'm the queen of 2026. Beautiful, wonderful ladies.
Yes.
And I am so proud to represent my organization. I am my organization to represent my parish.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not ashamed to say this, and I hope people don't take it the wrong way. but I don't see this here.
No, it's the
And
truth.
I'm just, and not taking away from anything or anyone. I am a person but I never saw me or anyone like me up there as a queen.
Yeah, coming from our area, we didn't.
Coming from our area, we didn't. And it's not I'm not saying it's not going to happen.
No, it didn't happen.
Yeah, it happened with me being a New Orleans surrounding area. I'm talking about happening within the parish in one of the parades or something like that. But I am honored, and I feel blessed.
And I thank God for that. And you are. And I am grateful that you sat with me today.
But I thank you. I thank you for reaching out to me, and this helped me. It helped me because this is my first, at the ball, they did interview me there, the night of the gala, when I was crowned. But this is my first, sit down, talk to, interview, and I really appreciate you allowing me to be your first.
I know. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to tell you, I appreciate it because this is your first. Just sit down. There'll be many more. So you just wait for it. You look for it, and we look to the hills. We look to the hills for which cometh our help. Our help comes from God. And I know there's a lot to be said about social and pleasure clubs and different things like that. Let me tell you what I've always asked God for. Truth. God did not grace us with this world, this beautiful world, and have to have certain accolades. He didn't grace us with this for us to not try anything, for us to not do anything. We have to, it all goes back to Him.
It does.
Glory always goes back to Him. And I just want to thank you again for coming and sit with me.
You're welcome.
And being my first. I am excited about that. But I wish you many, many, many more blessings. And I know it's to come.
Thank you.
So from me to you, I love you. And I appreciate you. And this is for all the women all over the world. And we needed to see you. She's not one that I never knew stepped out like that, but I'm so glad she did. But I just want to say thank you. I love you. And I'm looking forward to many more interviews and whatever is to come.
Whatever's to come. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you, Harmony, for being here also.
Okay, and I just want to give you this. Yeah, that's for you. Yeah.
Aw, thank you.
Appreciate it, I do. So thank you so much.